Has your friend been annoying you again? Have they been stealing your loot when you're not looking? Well, fear not guys, because today I'm going to show you 5 beginner traps that you can build in any survival world with little to no effort. These traps that I'm going to show you aren't really the best ones you can make, but they're simple enough that you can make them with little resources, a little bit of redstone, and you get a good result of karma. Also guys, if you like this kind of content and want to see more of it, then please hit the subscribe button down below and turn notifications, because that way you guys will get notified of all the latest content that comes out, of which being my Minecraft, Splatoon, and Smash Bros. Related things. But anyways, with that being said, let's jump into the traps. Our first trap on the list is directed to this little shack slash hut right here, which I built with my bare hands. Hashtag really good builder. And which is going to be trapped with a little surprise inside. It's hooked up to some sort of system that you guys do not know yet, but I'm going to show you right now by demonstrating the trap. So, inside you can see you've got a generic house-like stuff. We've got the chest, crafting table, 2 furnaces, and a bed, as well as a torch for some lighting. It's also got some gravel flooring that's kind of leaning to the outside as well, which is kind of cool. I like the idea of it. But anyways, you can see the floor inside. If we walk inside, you can see that we trigger something, and all of a sudden I start. Well, I didn't take damage in this, but I guess since I forgot to bone meal this, I'm kind of an idiot. But this is kind of what's the idea. You're meant to fall down the trap, and you're meant to get hurt from all this kind of stuff. So you can do whatever you want with this. You can use lava, you can use TNT, arrows, or potions. In this case, I used berry bushes, which I didn't really put any damage into it, but that's because I'm an idiot and I didn't bone meal them. Whoopsies. To build this one, we're going to need to have a 7x5 area, and simply we need to build up 2 blocks immediately because this is the ground level that we're going to be setting. So right here is where we're going to have the simple parts of the redstone being put in, that which being the tripwire and the string. So first thing being, we need to set up the string in general. So right here we're going to put down the 2 string and the tripwire hooks, and there we go. That's going to be the starting base where you're going to start off having the hook wire system. Next, we're going to come over to either one of the sides. Either one works, but I prefer the right. You guys can choose. And we'll build 1 block down, or 2 blocks down I should say, below this block that's on the tripwire hook, and put redstone dust on top of that. Next, you want to go down 1 block down here, and you want to put redstone repeater on top of that with a block that's next to that, so the repeaters run into that block. Next, you want to place 1 block next to that with redstone dust, and you want to place 1 torch, or redstone torch, next to it. Then you want to grab a sticky piston and put this right here, and put a block in the front of it. And now here's where the fun part begins. You want to get some scaffolding block and some blocks that fall, hence gravel is what I'm going to be using. And then you want to be putting scaffolding blocks underneath the system like this, so that when the piston retracts, all the scaffolding will collapse on one go. Then once you've done this kind of thing, you then put gravel on top of it to fill in the space, and you're done. And then you wait for some unsuspecting player to walk by, and then there you go. It's easy as that. Moving on from the little shack that we had there, which I might as well say was a bit of a fail, meant to damage myself with those berry bushes, we're going to the mineshaft now, where the remainder of the traps are held. As you can see, a nice little wooden floor go inside, and when we come in here, we've got a lot of stuff in here. We've got some chests, a little minecart system, which has no minecart. Much better. Alright, moving on from that little fail, I'm going to mine some diamonds, and to that I'm going to need a pickaxe, which in case I'm going to need to pull out. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh god. Oh, there we go. Much smaller explosion than I thought, but nonetheless, that right there is the second trap. A little system that I like to call the chest trap. As you can see right here, this is not a trap chest, it is a large chest. You might be wondering, how have you done this? How have you managed to rig up a regular chest into triggering TNT? Well, let me explain it right here. For this trap, we're going to need to have a 4x1 area, and we're going to need to start 2 blocks up across from the foundation where the redstone is going to go, because this is essentially the ground level. So say this is the surface, sorry, of where we're standing to open the chest. Next, we're going to go out the back, and we're going to put a comparator, which is not set on. So this is not what we need to have it like this. So that way, when we have an item in here, it'll be detected and won't be sent to our clock system. Next, we want to put a block out the back so it runs into it, and put a torch on the back of that. Then we want to go down and put a block here, put some redstone dust underneath there, redstone dust underneath that, and continue it down. And bear in mind, this is crucial, do not place the TNT yet. First take your item that you want to put in there, say a diamond for example, any one of them, and then you want to put the TNT now. So that way you're not going to be screwed over by blowing yourself up. So now, when any unsuspecting player comes along, they'll take your diamonds, and then you'll be like, oh, this isn't right. And then, they're going to have a bad time. Pretty much. Right then, moving on from this little trap that I like to call the chest trap, we're going to go mine some diamonds now, which I can see right here. There's no traps around here, there's no chests, no nothing, so we're just going to mine some diamonds and get some stuff. Oh gods, and there we go, there's the next trap, which is a pitfall trap. For this trap, we're going to need to have a 5x10 area, and we're going to start off, like I said in the last couple ones, a little bit higher off the ground than you would usually start. So in this case, right here would be the flooring, and right here is where you're going to put your diamonds, so that the unsuspecting players will try to mine them, and will get trapped. Out of the diamond backs, you want to put a torch with a bit of redstone leading into that, like so. Then you want to take that current and follow it down a little step ladder system, so it comes into a formation like so. Then you want to take the redstone lines and you want to pull them all the way out like this and create an L on each side, or is what I like to call it, a U. So you'll do something like so, if you guys like to get that. There you go. Next, you want to take some repeaters and put some right here, which will lead straight into, whoopsies, into the back of some pistons. I'm going to crush here. Ah! Oh! This is not good. Whoopsies. And you're going to, like I said, put pistons on the front of the repeaters on both sides. So make sure you do that. Otherwise, it's not going to work. And the player could perhaps get out of the way of the trap before it actually does anything to them, really. And you're done pretty much. As you can guys see, you've got a nice look around. A bit of repeaters, redstone. And so when the player comes along, try and mine the diamonds, they try and mine the diamonds, and then all of a sudden, they fall into a trap. You guys can screw around, see what you can do with this system. Like I did with my setup, I did lava. You guys can just do something like an endless void like trick, a massive fall trap so you can get their loot, or you can just be crucial and put them in some sort of mob arena if you wanted to go ham. Now coming back into the mine shaft for the next trap, which is actually going to be down one of these corridors. You might be knowing what's coming if you've played Minecraft for a bit, but those who are kind of new or don't know much about traps, then this is a treat for you. We're going to hop in the minecart and go down to the next trap, which is just around this corner, and oh gods, here we not again. Oh gods, and there we go again, another pitfall trap, but this time we're using minecart rails. For this one, we're going to need to have a 4x5 area, and to start off, we're going to need to put some rails straight on the side with an activator rail, or I should say, I don't know how to say an activator rail, I might say detective rail. And we're going to then lead a redstone torch out to the side of that, which is going to be followed up by some redstone dust going all the way around like so. You guys can see us right here. And then we're going to run some redstone repeaters into the back. You can use how many you want. You can use 1, 2, 3. In my preference, you should probably use 2 just in case, because that's the minimum that you need to actually catch the minecart falling into the pit. You can try it yourself to see if you experiment with it. I don't really mind, but you can go as far as you want really. But it's not really necessary. But anyways, you next put all your pistons in place. Each of them have to be sticky so they can pull the blocks back. And then you're pretty much done. So cover up your remains. Find, or I mean, I shouldn't say find, but grab a minecart. So if I get one myself, you probably need to have some activator rails to actually, or power rails. Why do I always say activator rails? You should probably have some power rail like so. And once you, well, I should say, go down the minecart track, you're pretty much done for, because the rails will pull you back. And if I remove this, you then will fall straight into whatever it is that you've got hiding below the trapdoor that you've currently hidden. Like I said, you can extend it as far as you want, or you can trick around it. Like I said, going around a corner is probably my favourite thing. That way, you can't actually see the detector rail, so if you did this, it's really hard to see it. But that's this trap. I think it's my favourite of all of them, because it's the most unsuspecting one that you'll probably get nowadays. Right, and for the third and hopefully final time, going through, what, 1, 2, 3, all 4 traps currently. We've now got one more, which is just in this room over here. I can't exactly see what's through here. We've got a crafting table. No other traps around anywhere. We can't really go back through here. Besides, they've got the little trap that was over here. By the way, there's nothing out there. But anyways, we're going through here, and we're going to go and get this final trap out the way. I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. Let's just see what's going on with this trap. Oh! Oh no. That's not good. For this final trap, we're only going to need to have one block for at least the main thing. You guys can extend it as far as you want, really, but in preference, you only need one for this demonstration. But I think just because of the fact you're going to need a door, we'll use 2 blocks, so 1x2 area. We're going to be starting up here on this platform. You're going to want to come down to, I'd say about, yeah, 3 blocks lower than what the base height is. And you want to put some TNT at the bottom with redstone on top. Depending on how much you want, you can have 2, you can have 10, 20, as how much you can fit really. Then on top of the redstone dust that is on front of the door, so this piece right here, you want to place some gravel and then a pressure pad, which will basically activate the system below it. Hence, this will activate this, what's we call it? The pressure plate will activate the redstone dust, which will activate the TNT, as demonstrated right here. And from what I know, unless you don't sprint it, you're done. And now I don't have any place to build. That sucks. Well then guys, nothing like a mad explosion go off a big bang to finish up the video. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Like I said before, like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video, and hopefully you'll enjoy my other content, so check it out and see what you think of it. But anyways guys, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye! And now, the fireworks shall begin. Kaboom. Hell yeah.